Hello, 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 and grand rising to you all. Welcome back to Luminous Divine Healings, where we receive divine messages, advice, warnings, things we like to hear, and things we'd rather not. Okay, so this is a part of Luminous's Intuitive Talks, okay, on my YouTube channel. So if you don't catch the messages and discussions and topics on here, you guys can go to the YouTube channel and we have the same discussions, talks, and topics and discussions over that way as well. So, welcome back to today's podcast. Okay, so I will be talking to you guys about wholeness and brokenness. Okay, so as we know, brokenness is commonly known as, an individual whom has suffered through probably a lot of trauma, betrayal, heartbreak, someone that feels, pretty much lost in this world, still trying to find, I guess, their rightful path. And, as we all know, we've all been there. We've all been to a point in a stage in our lives where, we feel stuck. We feel like we can't get out. We feel trapped. We're burdened with so many emotions and energies and just traumas and things that we've been through in our lives. So, everybody is going through something, has gone through something, or will be going through something. But as I tell you guys all the time, it's not about what we go through. It's how we feel about it, how we deal with these things, and how we handle them. Okay? And we're going to refer to wholeness as being an individual who, is confident in whom they are as an individual, a person who is, they feel happy within, someone who has, I guess done the work to, be prosperous spiritually, mentally, emotionally, financially, just all kind of aspects of our lives. Okay, so someone who is, they, operate in a more just light energy. They operate out of a more pure energy. They don't really feel held down or too burdened by too many things. And even if they are, they're just the type of person that knows how to handle it and get through it, just someone who can hold it together, someone who knows how to alchemize with their life, someone who can create and manifest and make things happen. So like I said, I want to talk to you guys today about brokenness and wholeness. And definitely when it comes to relationships, because a lot of us are considered more broken than whole. Because when you think about it, a majority of people, when we're broken, we tend to, attach or, become, we like to look for people that are broken just like us. We like to look for someone we can relate to, someone we can, bond with and I guess, sometimes grieve with, and we feel like that's something that is healing to us. But in reality, it's very detrimental, because when you are a broken person who attaches to another broken person, it's a bad combination in general, because two broken people cannot heal each other. That is just a fact. People think that, when you're broken, you can help to heal each other. No, it's actually the opposite, because usually when two broken people get together, they begin to trauma bond, which is basically, they create bond off of traumas they went through. They create bond off of, things that were very just not okay to go through. And, they tend to need each other more than they should. And then you call that codependency. We become codependent upon one another. You look for that person to make you happy. You seek for that person to make you whole. We don't feel whole unless we have somebody else to make us feel whole. And that's just not really what we want to do in life. What we want to do is be whole within ourselves. We need to be at a point to where we can be happy within ourselves. We can make ourselves happy. We are confident with who we are. We should choose to be happy. Okay? Because happiness is a choice. When you think about it, happiness is a choice. Okay, it's something that you decide to be. It's an emotion you decide to possess. I mean, we could easily choose misery and disappointment and to continue to feel hurt and betrayed in life, but what's the point? It's just holding on to extra baggage and negative energy that we do not need. Okay, it's hard to move forward when you're carrying a bunch of baggage and emotions and burden. It's very hard to be prosperous in life when you're stuck in this box, just full of overwhelmness and brokenness and heartache, and thinking about past trauma and thinking about past situations and betrayal and things that we've gone through. There's no point in holding on to those things. Yes, they may be hard to let go of, but that's the point of healing. It's very important that we heal ourselves as an individual person. It's very important, because when you bring baggage and emotions and things that are unhealed within you into a new relationship, it's really hard on the relationship. It's hard on the partners. It's hard on you. So, we have to really work on ourselves, do a lot of self-reflecting. That's why I always talk about isolation, because when we isolate ourselves, it gives us time to observe. It gives us time to think. It gives us time to really see what the real problem is within us. Because, we as people, we tend to blame everybody else for why we feel the way we feel, when in actuality, we are responsible for our own feelings. We are responsible for our own emotions. Nobody can make us feel any way that we do not allow or accept them to make us feel. We have to realize that we are in control of everything around us and within us, because honestly, we are our own universe. We control our own universe. And the way you think, the way you go about things, the way you live, the way you operate, the way you treat people, it's a reflection of, what you will be as an individual. So definitely, we cannot go into a relationship broken, expecting to, be whole from the relationship, because in reality, it's not going to make you feel whole. All it's going to do is suppress and cover up what's really wrong, because people always say, like, what is that one saying? In order to get over somebody is to get into a relationship with somebody else. No, that is a bad idea. Because if you are not completely healed from that last relationship, it is going to destroy your new relationship. We don't want to go into relationships, still with trust issues. We don't want to go into relationships with, you know, um, neglect issues, abandonment issues, things like that, because we'll tend to take that out on our partner. That partner could be nothing like your last partner, but because you are still traumatized and broken from your last relationship, you are going to treat your new relationship the same way without even knowing it. I've spoken with a few people that dealt with, toxic relationships, and when they moved on to a new relationship, they still see those same toxic tendencies within themselves. They still see it within themselves, and they notice it. They notice it, like with, say, for example, you have a person who's been in an abusive relationship, right? So now when they get into the new relationship, they're probably aggressive or overly defensive, or maybe they're to the point to where if their partner moves too fast or whatever, they're jumping, or, things like that. Or maybe, they're taking their anger out on their partner, yelling at them, trying to be overly dominant when they don't have to be, you know? So that's why it's so important to heal before trying to get in a relationship. If you are a broken person, make yourself whole, because wholeness is best in us separately, because when we come together with two whole people, the relationship will become very abundant, very prosperous. Two whole people, you call that a powerhouse. They create a dynasty together. They rule together. They work together. It's the equal partnership. It's to where two people, they're both independent people, but they put their independence together to create the partnership. One person may be good at this, let them handle that. The other person may be good at that, something else. But together, both of your strengths make that both of your wholeness, one thing of wholeness, if that makes sense, So definitely, let's try to, not really be a part of how the world says relationships should be. And, we should really look at things in a different perspective, because obviously the things that we were doing in the beginning were not working. So let's go about things in a different way. Let's learn how to heal. Let's just learn how to heal ourselves, not only ourselves, help, heal each other. Like, what I'm doing, I'm speaking out to, I'm trying to give positive advice, good advice to, people. That way we can be better as people. Because when we're better as people, we're able to teach our children how to not go through what we've been through. We are able to show our children how to bypass all of those things if they are willing to receive. Okay? Because when we teach ourselves and allow other people to help us, we become, teachable. We become able to teach those same things. So, like I always say, and like other great people have said all throughout life, okay, always be accepting to being a student, so we can receive the wisdom and knowledge that we need in order to have prosperous lives and, abundance in relationships and stuff like that. So I hope this conversation really helped with you guys. And I hope this is a good topic to speak on. I hope you guys got some help and, just some good information out of it. And I will be back with you guys with some more podcasts and stuff. That way I can be a little bit more consistent with you guys, keep on updating. Also, I'm going to keep on putting out more videos for you guys, doing everything I can to help us all become more abundant spiritually, mentally, physically, financially, every way possible. Okay, because it's time for us to stop lacking this, stop lacking a rich mindset. We all are so consumed in these impoverished mindsets, relationship wise, financial wise. We just have to learn how to heal. We have to learn how to be okay. We have to learn how to, accept the things that have happened, but change what can happen. We can only change what is changeable. And the things we cannot change, we need to just let it go. So, but other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed today's conversation. I'll see you guys over on the YouTube channel at Luminous Intuitive Talks. And you guys have a beautiful and lovely day. I am out.